cast your mind back a couple of years to 2020. Now, it is the first time since the year of 2020 that South Africans can attend Christmas services without any restrictions. It feels like a lifetime ago, doesn't it? The COVID-19 pandemic had forced many people, if not everyone, to miss their church service in 2020. And last year, there were still strict restrictions in place. Well, the St Georges Anglican Church was packed for midnight mass, conducted, of course, by Archbishop Thabo Makgoba.
What is this year's Christmas message for us and all people globally, especially those affected by war and conflict? What is the message from the margins of our societies? In South Africa, the message that emerges from the turmoil of recent days and weeks is very clear: that we hear too little of sacrificial service from our nation's leaders, and too much of using political influence to secure personal and family advancement. South Africans need to see their government focus on fixing the real problems of the country: joblessness and load shedding among them. I better be careful. And not on internal party disputes. The root of our problem lies in the scandalous gap between the rich and the poor. We won political liberation nearly 30 years ago, but we have not achieved economic liberation. That is the biggest issue facing us. And if the politicians do not address it, they will be made to pay for it at the polls.
Oh, the Archbishop also addressing the ongoing war over in Ukraine, though, and he witnessed all of this during his recent visit to that part of the world.
What is happening in Ukraine affects us all, not just economically, but in terms of our values. We cannot preach the ideals and values of constitutionalism and then do business with those who flagrantly disregard human rights. We cannot speak of a common humanity and be comfortable with systems of government which ensure that some elites are more equal than others. We cannot rely on institutions to protect our rights and the fabric of order if we do not stand up against those who promote disorder and the breaking of international norms and values. No one person's suffering is more or less worthy than another's. As Africans, we know probably better than most what it means to suffer under the yoke of a violent oppressor.